God, take that out.
You added double. It's like,
Fucking can't get rid of the rhythm. Bending down, sitting
oh
down.
man.
Old man. I mean, it's been 99 episodes of ComiCentric.
A lot of episodes.
That's a lot of episodes. It's like 99 years in podcast years.
Is that how it works?
I don't know.
No, I don't
I'm
know,
just
yeah.
making it up.
Then fucking Mark Maron is super old.
It's like 1,000 something.
Yeah, right.
That's still going on?
Yeah.
I thought he like quit or stopped doing it.
I don't think so. I think I every once in a while it comes on. So
Every once in a while. So now he doesn't do it regularly every week.
Oh no, I think he does. But I think he just like he does other shit. No, I don't think he was doing it regularly because he would go off and make Joker and shit. Like
Yeah. What can I tell you, folks? What can I tell you? I'm pretty angry at the world. Me and my cats, we're okay. That's my Mark Maron impression.
Yeah.
That's
Mark Maron,
yeah.
#1 podcast in the world.
In the world, right after Joe Rogan.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah.
No, the same.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when you go to YouTube, what do you see clips more of Mark Maron or freaking Joe Rogan?
Depends what you search for. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my searches consist of like how to get rid of gout, how to get rid of uric acids,
How to do
get alpha brain by
No. Dude, I saw that someone was doing a parody of that commercial, and I was like, "That's not real." And I looked it up, like, "That's a real thing."
alpha brain.
Alpha Brain. You know, I've been watching. What's his name? Michael Rosenberg or
Rosenbaum,
the
yeah.
fucking Lex Luthor.
Mm-hmm.
His podcast is interesting,
He just sits in a corner,
Yeah.
and he talks to someone on the other corner
yeah.
of the thing.
but he's apparently like into what is it? The plunge.
The plunge.
So you dunk yourself into like ice water.
That sounds cold.
Yeah.
It sounds
Apparently,
really
it's good for your muscles. Like
It's good for your circulatory system, not just your muscles. It helps you continue, like when you're just sitting around doing nothing, your blood's moving. But when actually you hit the cold water, your shit doesn't know what to do. It starts atrophying, so you start trying to shiver and tremble, trying to keep warm, right?
Yeah.
Where you're supposed to be able to control that. There's this one dude called Wim Hof. I don't know if you heard of Wim Hof. Rosenbaum talks about him. It's dude, old man who can hold his breath to like forever or some shit. But what he does is like take these cold ass baths afterwards, and it's supposed to release dopamine into your
Also,
system.
you did like in like Norway, right? You jump in the fucking ice water, then you go into the fucking sauna or whatever. Or
Yeah,
something like that, or
it's
vice
supposed
versa.
to. Yeah, it's supposed to like continue, expand and release, expand. Right? When I shower in the mornings, what I do is I shower with hot water first, and then cold water to open up my pores, and then clean, and then cold water to seal them up. Yeah, I don't know if it works, but it's, everyone has a gimmick.
Yeah.
That could be mine. Yeah.
Like Buddy was telling me, what was it? What, shower chairs?
Shower what?
Chairs.
Shower chairs?
Yeah.
It's old people shit.
Yeah. I told her, and she said that, yeah, it was her grandparents or something, and they left it, and she started using it. And I started thinking about it, like, that sounds kind of nice. Right? Just like sitting down.
Taking a shower, shower, right? It's for a shower, not a bath. It's a shower.
Yeah.
So you sit in this chair, designate this. I'm guessing it doesn't grow mold or something.
I don't know. It would have to got a special shower chair, right?
Because if not, any chair can be a shower chair. If you think about it.
Wood one, it would warp.
All right, any metal one?
No, rust or like it would smell
Plastic.
weird.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be
plastic.
Yeah, something
or
like
whatever
that.
the fucking fiberglass, whatever the showers are made out of.
But let's get back to just sitting down in the shower.
Yeah.
That sounds cool,
Right?
I mean, it sounds lengthy. Sounds like it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I don't think I like taking a shower for that long.
You sit down.
Yeah, I think having a shower beer is too much.
Shower beer?
Yeah, you ever heard of shower beer?
No.
When you have a beer in the shower,
No.
I think that's too much.
You know what's funny? I forgot what movie it was, but there was a movie that ended with like the main character it was like a western, and he was like in a big bathtub, and he was smoking a cigar, drinking a beer, and I always thought that seems the coolest thing ever.
With his boots sticking out.
Yeah. I was like, that seems real cool. Like, that's a cool guy status.
In the West.
Yeah,
That's how cool you were. You were able to take a bath, buy a cigar,
and whiskey,
and your drink of choice, and still wear a hat while taking. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think you're a well-off guy at that point.
Yeah, I think that's my goal at some point.
Have a bath with a cigar and a whiskey and a hat.
Yeah, I'm not a good smoker though. I smoked a cigar once in my life. And think it nearly killed me.
Well, that's because you haven't had enough practice.
Yeah, I don't know.
And your lungs are like baby lungs, tiny and fresh and virgin-y.
Yeah, that's good though, right?
I guess. If you're gonna go climb Kilimanjaro or
I'm not gonna do that.
Then what do you need? What are you using it for then?
To breathe?
Yeah, you can breathe anytime.
Yeah, well.
No.
No.
You're breathing right now.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy them. Take them for a test drive.
No, I'm good.
Take them for
I'm good. Maybe like 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
No.
No, it's the contrary. When you get older, it's the best time because that way you say, "I regret nothing."
No, I'm good.
You have nothing to regret.
That's fine.
You're done.
There's nothing wrong with not having regrets.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to die without them, so you don't come back haunting next.
No, but if you don't have them, then you don't
You don't come back, right?
Yeah.
That's my goal.
That's fine.
Oh, cool. I don't have any regrets.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Oh, you're thinking about it now.
I'm trying to find one.
Yeah.
Maybe not buying that one Lego set. But that's more of a, like, I could do that later.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's like 10 times as much now.
No.
Oh.
It's so good. It's still a good price.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I think it might have gone down in price.
Oh.
Yeah. So take that.
So if you would have bought it, you would have regretted it. Like, oh, it's cheaper now.
It's
God
cheaper
damn it.
now. So now I actually have to buy it. Fuck.
Yeah. See?
How dare you?
What you did? You got caught in your own logic web.
Yeah, too bad. Well, that's why I made it in my own logic web. That way I can have as many Legos as I want.
That's true.
I've seen that the demographic says, you sad? Yes. Continue here. You're sad? No. Continue here, right? The one says yes, go buy Lego. Says no, go buy Lego.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Men are simple creatures.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
We like our Legos small and our women big.
Do we now?
I guess.
Like,
life size, I guess.
With not like square frames.
Okay, just they can only hold like two things.
Yeah, with fingers, not claws.
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
I know.
That's weird.
It's a weird day.
Yeah, it
It's
really
been a
is.
weird day today.
Yeah, rain.
Rain out of nowhere. But then people were like, no, it said it was going to rain. It said it was going to. I'm like, when did it say it was going to rain?
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
You don't pay attention? I kind of try to pay attention like at least once or twice a week just to see what's coming up.
Yeah.
I don't remember saying it's going to rain.
Yeah. Global warming, man.
Harp.
Harp.
It's fucking harp.
Harp.
Yeah.
Harp's not real.
How can you not know it's not real?
It's not real.
Have you seen it?
Have you seen it?
Have not seen it.
Exactly.
So we don't know. That's what I'm saying.
It's not real.
How can it not be real?
It's
There's
not
an acronym for it.
If it's accurate, I mean, it's like,
it's like 99% real.
half at that point.
Yeah. Weather wizard.
Weather wizard. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that what harp is? Pretty much the weather wizard.
Yeah.
You get
But he has it like a little wand.
Who's to say that whoever's controlling it doesn't have a little wand?
That's true.
And said, today, fuck you, California. Turn on the showers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I think the funniest thing is people always make the argument of like conspiracy theories. They're like, well, if that existed, why don't they fucking give Africa some rain? Because there's no money in that.
There is no money in that. They don't have any money.
Yeah, there's no money in that. Like, you're like,
what would they trade me for? Exactly, right?
yeah, there's no, that's what I'm saying. Like most technology is all about like the first thing you do is how do I make money with this?
Yeah, how do I whore it out?
Yeah.
Well, if they were to bring back Atlantis, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
It's in Africa, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah, it's apparently they found it. It's like a big circle area. Land. There used to be water covered, and it was in layers.
Oh.
Circled layers on top of each other.
We can't bring that up. We can't, like,
They've already looked from the top, and they've seen the erosion and stuff that's been there, and they're kind of saying it's a lost city, pretty much.
But
But
have those seahorse shaped cars like
it's erosion.
Oh damn!
You can't even see them anymore. It's too far gone.
Oh man!
But they're saying they found it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's in the eye of Africa. Or something.
It's gonna happen. It's fucking Elon Musk is gonna buy it, and make it into a theme park or some shit, and
Hey, whatever exposes the truth. We still don't know what's behind the Sphinx here.
Nothing.
That's what you've been led to believe.
Nothing.
They opened it up and they sealed it up as soon as they opened it because they didn't want to know.
Yeah, fucking curse or some shit.
Probably, but it's out.
You don't fuck with stuff like that.
You don't fuck with stuff.
No.
I fuck with shit like that all the time.
Oh man, that's how we got in the situation that we begin with, man.
Yeah.
Hydro Collider.
Yeah.
Shifted reality.
Yeah.
Now our movies are all wonky. Like
now our Bernstein Bears, our Berenstein Bears.
Yeah. It's all wonky, man.
Yeah. Well, and it's constantly changing. And you just gotta pay attention.
Fucking multiverse, man.
What if we're all just starting to fuse to the point where we're just gonna implode into each other?
Probably.
To one timeline.
See, that's what it's called, an incursion.
An incursion. It's all encouraging together. Sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Donald Hickman explained that in his fucking 2-year X-Men Avengers run.
So that whole time was just so you can figure out what an incursion was?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, that's what I'm like fascinated by the fact that they're going to use that in the MCU.
How?
Well, they've already kind of touched on it. Because Multiverse of Madness, they talked about like incursions and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I guess like you could kind of fucking use the whole Kang thing, or like oh, he was pruning fucking timelines because of incursions, and I'm like, yeah, I guess. But but that run was ridiculous. Like, there was so much going on in that run.
We said 2 years.
Yeah, it was at least 2 years. And then there was an event called Infinity that was like in the middle of it. Yeah. And, like, it was even bigger.
Bigger than that incursion? Yeah. So it's an incursion within an incursion?
Well, no, because the whole thing was that, so Black Panther finds out about the incursions, and then he tells the Illuminati. Yeah. And the Illuminati started working on a plan. Right. And their plan is pretty fucked up. Is fucking Tony builds these bombs that they could literally go and then, like, blow up the other universe. What's like? So basically, the incursion is when two universes collide. Right. If you blow up one of them, they can't collide, right? Never collide. But then, but it's like, how do we decide which universe to blow up? And it was like a whole thing. And then,
isn't that how the Ultimate Universe died?
Yeah. Well, at the end of right before Secret Wars, the Ultimate Universe collided with the main universe, and then they fought. Yeah. And the reason they collided was because fucking Galactus showed up in the main universe. Right. And instead of like, they thought they sent him to the negative zone. They sent him to the Ultimate Universe.
Whoops.
And then they were like, what the fuck is that?
Out of nowhere. Yeah. Shit. So that's why they're pissed off. They sent them to Galactus.
Yeah. And then so they defeated Galactus, but then that opened the incursion. Yeah. So then they started fighting with...
Yeah, because the Ultimate Galactus was silly.
Yeah, he was a big like robot monster thing. Yeah. It was dumb. But they sent the original one, like, and the way they beat him was fucked up because like they basically they bombarded Kitty with pin particles. Oh. And so she got all huge
inside him,
and then she fucking like because he's all technology. Yeah. So she's and her whole thing is that she fuses.
He was just short circuits.
Yeah. So they fucked them up.
So a giant Kitty fused through. Little Galactus. Yeah. Film at 11. Yeah. Sounds like it should be on a porno somewhere. That's weird, man.
Comics are weird, man. Comics are weird.
Little girl fuses with giant godlike creature. News at 11.
Yeah, that Hickman run was real fucking crazy, man. That was like nuts. Like I remember.
More nuts than that?
Oh yeah. Oh. Like one of my favorite during that time. That was when Jason Aaron was writing Thor, and that was like when Unworthy Thor. So he couldn't live in Mjolnir, and Jane was around Mjolnir. Yeah. So at one point, they were trying to get ahead of the incursions, and so they sent Thor and Hyperion to go look, because Doctor Strange went missing. Mm-hmm. So they sent them to like this other dimension to find Doctor Strange, and it was like a negative dimension. Oh no! And there was like these like priests that like they were sorcerers or whatever, right? But then we find out early on that Doctor Strange became their leader somehow. Like he just was like, I
have taken command.
Yeah. And so
he came in and swung at the biggest guy.
Yeah. And then what ended up happening though was, there was these things called the Gardeners. They would like wipe out realities, right? And they were gonna fight them. Oh. And freaking Doctor Strange found Thor a negative Mjolnir.
So he has to be unworthy to pick it up.
Yeah, so he was able to pick it up, and he's like, "All right, let's do this." So him and Hyperion fucking just fighting these dudes. At the end, they fucking Butch and Sundance Kid. They were like, "We're gonna fucking die," but they're like, "Let's fucking do it." And at that last second, Thor goes for the hammer and he can't pick it up
because he's worthy again. Oh my god!
Because he was ready to freaking
die for his whole majigger. Yeah, I guess that's a neat little twist there. Yeah. So there's this unworthy hammer somewhere out there in the Marvel world. Mm-hmm. Who has it now?
Oh, that dangerous got destroyed. So.
Oh, well, who cares? Yeah. So in other words,
why
are you telling the story? Who cares? Everyone's dead.
Well, the other thing was that when the Ultimate Universe got destroyed, Ultimate Thor's hammer ended up in the main MCU. Oh, that big freaking like battle axe
one, yeah.
And there was a whole event where Unworthy Thor was traveling to go find it, and freaking Beta Bill, he shows up and he meets him there, and he's like, "What do you mean you don't have a hammer anymore?" And he's like, take Stormbreaker. And he was like, no, that's yours.
That's yours.
Yeah.
I give it to you.
Yeah. And so he ended up going and he found it. And I think who was it? Thanos? Thanos was looking for it too or something. But they ended up finding it, but then he realized that, like, oh no, this is fucking tainted. Like, it will drive him mad.
What?
It'll give him his powers back, but it'll make him go crazy. So he was like, no. So he fucking took it, but they just put it in the armory in Asgard.
Okay.
And then later on, fucking, there was this monster, god eater thing, right? And it attacked Asgard, and Volstagg grabbed it.
Oh.
And he turned into like a raged out Thor.
Okay. Well, Volstagg raged out Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's weird, man.
Weird. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think I had multiple Thors in the book.
Thor core, man.
Was it? Wait, did he end up with Ultimate Thor's armor?
No, he had it was more like crazy, like Viking, like just like it's like
more Volstagg looking. Okay.
Because Ultimate Thor's fucking confusing. Because when they first introduced him, he was a scientist who thought he was Thor because he built this harness that gave him power, and then the hammer could manipulate the weather,
and it would charge you.
But it was technology. Yeah. Then later on, they revealed, like, no, he is Thor. He just, like
smart.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it was a smart Thor.
It was just a weird way of being like, no, just kidding.
Yeah, psych.
Like, Ultimates, you do that shit a lot. My favorite retcon Ultimates,
super psych,
was the dude that wrote Ender's Game.
Yeah.
All right. He wrote Ultimate Iron Man, and it was like,
which version?
I don't think I don't even finish it. I think it was maybe like 3 or 4 issues of it.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, but it was real sci-fi. It was like hardcore. So basically, what it was all the Ultimates books were all about, like, we need to recreate the super soldier serum. Right. That's how we got the Hulk. That's how we got, all that stuff, right? And so, even Spider-Man, because Spider-Man and Norman Osborn was trying to recreate it.
The super soldier. Yeah.
So, in that event, in that storyline, Howard Stark and his wife Maria were trying to recreate.
Baby.
They were trying to recreate the freaking super soldier serum.
Okay.
And they had created this thing, but it was dangerous.
Uh-huh.
And Maria accidentally fucking stabbed herself with it.
The venom.
With the serum they were making.
Okay.
She accidentally stabbed herself with it, and she was pregnant with Tony.
Oh no.
So it became part of his DNA.
Oh.
But the thing was that what it did to him was it made him every cell in his body was brain matter.
What?
Yeah.
So he's all brain.
All brain.
So like his fingernails are brain?
Yeah. Every cell in his body was brain matter.
That sounds painful.
Yeah. No, that was. And so basically when he was a baby, he was constantly in pain.
Oh.
So Howard,
like a dwarf?
No, yeah. So Howard created this spray that would create like a coating on him, and it would protect them from basically the air fucking fuck them up, right? And so, but the thing with this spray is that it would fucking melt off his hair.
So he was a bald boy.
He was always bald, and it would make him like blue or something like that. It was weird. And so eventually,
so he was a vision.
Yeah.
Okay.
So eventually, what ended up happening was, when he got old enough, he realized that, like, if he drank, it didn't hurt.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
Like
because he was all brain matter. It was really fucking weird. It was a weird, and then Rhodey, he meets Rhodey at a young age, and Rhodey's like really into anime or some shit, and so like this is his first War Machine armor is like very Gundam-esque, like it looks like a Gundam and shit.
Okay.
It's such a weird storyline. Like,
but they're kids still.
Kind of. Rhodey was like, they made Rhodey older than him.
Okay.
And yeah, so and so like eventually, it's this whole thing, and Rhodey joins the Air Force and the whole thing, right? Well, it was such a weird storyline.
He said this was a psych.
Yeah, no. So then nobody liked it because it was like, what is this? This is like fucking weird, right? And then like a couple years later, Mark Millar did a Ultimate Avengers.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was like the hardcore like Wetworks team.
Yeah.
And Rhodey got recruited on that team. And there's a one moment in that where he's in Japan, in a bar, and they're like, "Oh, I know you, you're Rhodey, da da da." And he's like, whatever. Right? And then like they're asking for his autograph, whatever. And then they show what he's signing, and it's like a movie. It's a movie poster for an Iron Man movie. And so they basically said that miniseries is a movie that exists in the universe.
Oh, so there's no Iron. There's an Iron Man in the movie, but it's not.
Yeah, that weird sci-fi one it's not.
Not is it loosely based or
No, it's supposed to be like it's like its own. It's a weird sci-fi movie.
Iron Man.
In Iron Man, yeah.
But there's no Iron Man in the Ultimate.
Yeah, no, there's an Iron Man.
Yeah.
But it was like, but that's not his origin.
Oh,
like that was just a weird movie.
But it's called Iron Man.
Yeah.
But it's not about the Iron Man.
No. So the whole like him being all brain matter and shit, that's not canon.
So they were like psych.
Yeah.
Super psych.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess good job. I mean, good job at like covering your tracks. I guess if anything.
I don't know. I mean, I get it, but like I just think like just fucking suck it up and like just fucking go with it. Like
just suck it up. Well,
that must have been a big kick in the ass for them because that guy's like a big writer and like and you get this weird shit and you're like, I guess.
Well, I mean, how many books was he doing also at the same time?
That dude was like, dude, that guy, that was the only comic.
Oh, was the only thing? Then what's he doing?
He's a sci-fi writer, a novelist.
Well, in that case, good job doing sci-fi. It was pretty good for a sci-fi book.
Yeah, it's totally a sci-fi book.
Yeah, good.
I think that's a weird thing with Iron Man, though. I think people like they either take him too sci-fi or like, or just not, or just like, oh no, he just makes weapons. Like,
I'm still fucking trying to figure out what Extremis is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was actually the first Iron Man book that I read that I was like, oh, this is fucking rad. Like Iron Man's cool.
Iron Man's a rebel.
Yeah, like I never got the appeal of Iron Man. Yeah. Like I liked the cartoon, like when I was a kid, and like
because he's hammering.
Yeah, he's hammering shit. But I mean, like it was like that was the first book I read. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like like it was worn out, so I was gonna read it. So
Yeah. So what is Extremis?
It's hacking your
DNA.
The slot in your brain.
Uh-huh.
So they always, I mean, it's an urban legend, but like they always say, well, you only use 30% of our brain.
Yeah.
I think it's more, but whatever. But
yeah.
But it's the idea of like, well, what if you could
use all of it?
Not all of it, but you could add to like, oh, we're not using that, just do something to it, and then Extremis, what it does, it literally rewrites. It allows you to control your mind to the point of like rewriting your DNA.
So like, all of your fingernails are brain matter?
Yeah. No, like essentially it's like they talk about like when you get like a disease or whatever, like especially like a genetic disease.
You could rewrite it.
You could rewrite it and tell it like, hey, don't do that. Like,
yeah. Hey, body, stop cancer.
Yeah.
Okay, stop eating cancer. What? Cool.
That's what Extremis is.
Oh, sure.
But then, of course, like any technology, right? They used it for weaponry. Like,
of course.
Like, oh, make me able to spit fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then make me do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Make me have an Iron Man suit.
Well, they just made him too powerful. Like up until like.
He was extreme right there.
Well, because once he got Extremis, he can control
everything.
Yeah, he literally turned his bone matter, his bone marrow, into like nanites. And so he could literally like he didn't have to wear like a suit under the suit. Like,
no.
Like it literally came out of his pores, and then the armor would just like come onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are like, wow, nanobots.
Yeah. And he can control like fucking stuff. Like he basically had Bluetooth built into his fucking brain. And
shit. Yeah, he controlled everything. Yeah. That was peak Iron Man.
Yeah. I feel like they knew that because like once you get to like Secret Invasion, that's the first thing they do. They give him a virus and then
shut down.
Doesn't work anymore.
Oh man.
And he went back to that fucking 80s armor and like
with the hammer?
Yeah.
The one he made with the hammer? Yeah. Sorry, that's the best part of the cartoon.
Yeah, because I remember that was there's some good Iron Man runs going that way. Like I remember like for the longest time, I mean, I guess like pre-movie, there really was. There's like, oh, there's a classic like fucking Deep in the Bottle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But even that, you read it now, it's like, oh, this doesn't hold up.
Deep in the Bottle
is funky.
It's like it's a comedy now.
It's funky.
Put the bottle down, Tony.
Fuck you.
What to do? It stopped the pain of the brain.
The brain. But then like I think post Extremis, like he became pretty interesting.
Well, that's why he held up a whole cinematic universe.
Yeah, so they had to do something with him, right? They had to be like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
And I think that was a good run. There's some good runs after that. I remember my favorite was when Norman Osborn took over Shield. Tony fucking uploaded the Civil War registration files into his brain, and it was too much, and he put him in a coma. And Maria Hill had a note, whatever, and she said, "Take me to Dr. Donald Blake." And Donald Blake was taking care of him, And then at one point, he asked for like Cap and Thor to show up.
Okay.
And I think Steve Rogers was dead at the time, so like Bucky was Cap. So he shows up, and as soon as they get near him, the arc reactor like projects a fucking hologram, and it's like Tony, and he's like, "Hey, so I clearly overloaded myself, and like to reboot if you want to reboot me, this is how you do it."
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. And so what they ended up having to do, and he purposely made it so that like
Johnny mnemonic him, they gotta find the dolphin to fucking.
No, even cooler. I thought it was cool. Yeah. Was he purposely did it so that like to reboot him, Cap and Thor had to come together with him because it's like the Trinity or whatever, right?
Sure.
And so the reason why they needed to do that though was, they needed to fucking plug his arc reactor into the shield, and Thor had to fucking hit it with the hammer.
Gong.
And then the shockwaves like brought him back,
and he came back to life.
Yeah.
Hold on, writing that one down for next time I go into a coma.
Yeah. Comics, man.
Yeah.
And then it was cool because then like, he was back,
and he had all the info.
No, well he didn't. But then but he was like all fucked up because the streamers was down still, right? And so during Siege, which was
after
Osborn going after Asgard, Tony was still like out of commission and he couldn't control any armors, right? And so Jarvis gave because Steve Rogers came back, and so Jarvis gave Steve Rogers like a fucking suitcase, and he goes like, "Oh, if you find Tony, like give him this, right?"
Give him the suitcase,
and then he gave it to him, and it's a fucking 80s armor,
where his legs swelled.
Yeah. So he was just like back to like fucking old school, but it was cool.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's powered by his arc reactor. The whole time, right?
Oh, the arc reactor is like the power of the sun.
All right, in his chest.
Yeah,
sure.
That's why like Iron Man 2 made sense, right? It was killing him, right?
Yeah,
it's a fucking nuclear reactor, right?
In his sun, in his chest. But then he made a smaller one, which is okay.
No, he made it. No.
We made a triangle one.
Yeah, no, but see, here's the thing. That is one of the unanswered questions of the MCU, because he rediscovered that particle that his father discovered back in the fucking 40s, right?
Right.
So originally, in the novelization of Iron Man, it's supposed to be like a brand new element that he calls fucking badassium, right? But we never hear about this element again, right? And this element is really powerful because in that movie, he puts it in his chest, and that fucking rash thing he was having, like the poison thing, it goes away. Like it starts fading away. So it's healing him, right?
Right.
So what the fuck was it?
Right.
And
badassium,
right? But then, like, if you really pay attention to it, he's going over these notebooks, Howard's notebook, and Howard's studying the Tesseract.
Oh.
So did he discover an artificial fucking Tesseract?
Oh.
Right.
Hold on. Yeah. Let's take 2 steps back here. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what he was studying, so that's where he got that information from.
If you look at those notebooks, you see like drawings of the Tesseract.
The little cube. Yeah. Oh.
So he's fucking he's empowered by an artificial Infinity Stone,
but how would I thought you couldn't recreate that power? I thought it was a unique power that's only one of a kind in the world.
People get it, right? Like fucking Captain Marvel and like
yeah, I guess. Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah.
So it's unanswered?
Kind of, because I think the only time it's referenced is in novelization, they call it badassium, and then like they never talk about that element again. Like, would he do more with that element? Like if
yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
Because what is the
what's the point of having something that powerful and not using it?
Yeah.
Weapons?
Yeah.
Fall into the wrong hands? Well, if anything, they have something for later?
Yeah, I guess. It's like 20 years ago almost.
So your question is, where's badassium?
Badassium.
Where's badassium?
I mean, they got this is the type of stuff they need to answer in that Armor Wars movie they're doing. You know, like
that's still happening?
Yeah.
No shit. Oh man, I feel like I've been hearing about it for like years.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Disney Plus show at one point, and then like Secret Invasion didn't do well, and they were like, "Oh, you're making a movie."
Let's go from 6 to 2.
Yeah.
You think they can compress it to 2 hours?
I mean,
You think?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, they're gonna make a show. It's gonna be at least 6 episodes.
So I think it would have been really cool to show because I think like you could have like, I mean, it's kind of lazy, but I think you could have done like Bill of the Week. You could have done like, oh, this is fucking like Hydra's Iron Man suit, and this is like Stiltman,
Whirlwind.
Yeah, and you done all that. That would have been interesting. That would
the top.
Yeah. But
he really didn't have a good rogues gallery. That guy did. He
Iron
did.
Man, no.
They're all like wannabe robot dudes.
Yeah, all his villains were just like Iron Mans, right? They were just
kind of like Mega Man. They're all like robots.
Crimson Dynamo.
Yeah, Heat Man. Done.
But I think that would have been cool though. Like if he was like Mega Man, like if he beats him, fucking like, I have Crimson Dynamo's strength now.
They haven't done a story like that.
No.
They should. Yeah, they should.
That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that would totally be cool. Dude, they should do that for like a kids show. That would be an excellent kids show. Yeah. Huh.
That'd be kind of cool.
They would show like, oh, if you learn from your adverse, you can learn how to be as cool as them.
Yeah. Well, cause that's totally Iron Man, right? Because that's one thing that people picked up on was that like every new generation of suit, it's like picks up on like
the previous
faults of the other ones. Yeah. Like it was like the first one, like it froze in the space, so he fucking fixed that shit, and then like
he never freeze in space again. He fucking survived with that thing in space. Yeah.
Then like was it the Avengers when Thor fucking blasted the shit out of him? Like it supercharged them up, but like it fried the suit.
Yeah.
So then like in Endgame,
he charged
it up and he fucking fired it.
Yeah. He learned from mistake. That's why they keep on making marks, if you will.
I mean, I think it was crazy when they jumped the gun though, because it was like, I think by Avengers he was like with the Mark 6 or 7 something like that, and then like
40 something.
Iron Man 2 was like 43 or something. Like, dude.
Well, they needed a lot of Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
You need a hall of armor. I was always amazed by a hall of armor.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
Yeah. He's got the scuba one. He's got the volcano one.
Well, it was cool because I think when Bendis took over the book, his latest armor, I forgot what it was called, but it was basically nanobots.
Yeah.
But the thing was, it could like shift into the other armors.
Oh.
So like
a quick access.
Yeah. So if he needed like the Hulkbuster, it would just turn into the Hulkbuster and shit.
That's what that is like. That's kind of like when original Mega Man, we had to press start and then go down and In the Super Nintendo, when they remade it, you just press L and R, and you could switch between them. See,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, just saying.
Like in Mega Man.
Who's stealing ideas from who? I don't know. Yeah. But someone's gotta.
Yeah. Well, the funniest thing was I remember when Dan Slott was writing Iron Man, he went full on. Like I remember when he pitched the book. He said on Twitter, like, "Oh, it's fucking Rick and Morty and Black Mirror." Like those were his inspirations.
Rick and Morty and Black Mirror are my inspirations
for Iron Man. And he did that, like he made this like fucking crazy ass Iron Man.
Well, Rick kind of does Iron Man suits left and right, All right.
And the funniest thing was that Dan Slott famously, when he's gonna take over a book. Before he takes over the book, he tells the writer that's currently on the book, he's like, "Hey, I need you to clean the slate," and that usually means like change it back to like status quo.
Yeah.
And this and that. And he always does that shit, and like it annoys other writers.
Yeah.
When he left the book, he left Iron Man. He left them in a crazy place. Like he basically like Iron Man created a God Killer armor, right? And it was basically like,
what's a Hulkbuster?
No, but this was like a God Killer armor, and it was like ridiculous. It was like it was like the most dangerous thing, and he was just like, "Oh shit! Like I can't believe I made that, right?" And so, and then he had this really fucking advanced armor where it was essentially hard light. It was like holograms.
Okay.
So he wore the mask, and then he could like be like, "Oh, Hulkbuster," and God Killer, you could just do it.
Okay.
So then
with light.
It was hard light, yeah.
Sure,
yeah.
Hard light.
I don't know, right?
Like hard water.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so then, when the new guy took over, and this guy was more like a really like hardcore sci-fi guy.
Right.
He wrote a bunch of shows for like AMC, whatever. And then when he took over the book, another thing Dan Slott did was Tony and Janet, the Wasp, were like a couple.
Oh right, okay, I remember that point. Okay.
So when this new guy took over the book, in the first issue, he tells the Wasp, he's like, "Yeah, this isn't working out," and she's like, "Yeah, I agree." And they just fucking break up. They just like,
just like that.
Just like that. And then he's like, hey, this hard light armor is too fucking dangerous. Like, he was like, this gets in the wrong hands. Like, we're fucked.
So it puts it away.
Fucking destroys it.
Fucking destroys it.
Destroys it.
Oh, is this him? Is this Slot or is this the guy before? This is the guy before.
No, it's the new guy.
It's the new guy. Okay.
They're taking over after Slot.
After Slot.
And he fucking destroys it because he's just like, this is too dangerous. This is too dangerous to have around.
He's fucking with him.
Fucking destroys it, and then he's like, I'm gonna wear the '80s armor.
I feel like 80s tonight.
Like, back to basics.
Yeah. So like Mr. Slot can't do anything about it. He's gone. He's done. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
But he still has the ability to create the armor, right?
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it all depends. Like we always talk about like people fighting, like characters fighting, whatever. And like, whoever's writing the thing decides, it makes it possible,
You know what? I want Tony to have the coolest armor, fucking some flames on the side, some checkers on the side of the leg.
Like I feel like I feel like modern Tony should be like a douchey fucking Silicon Valley dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like into cryptocurrency and shit. Like, like
made his millions in crypto.
Yeah.
But the selling of the arms makes them.
Yeah. Makes it interesting.
Makes it interesting. Well, you could sell secrets to the spy to like.
Oh no, you make them a fucking like what's his name? What's his name? Fucking Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
You make him Mark Zuckerberg, right?
Uh-huh.
And what you do is here I got it. There's a modern twist on Tony. He's pushing false narratives about other countries, right? And then for some reason he's there and he gets caught and then he's like, oh no, this is what's really going on. I need to change my life and become Iron Man.
Pass. Because, the self-realization of the shit that he was already talking about. Yeah. Pass. Yeah. What a douchebag.
But that also opens the question of, like, do you think these people that are pushing, like...
The narrative,
like, they know what's really going on, or they just know what they need to get out there? You know what I mean? Like...
I think it's a little bit of A, mostly a little bit of B. I think they're definitely pushing the narrative, but they definitely know what's going on because they're there.
Do they know? I think they know enough. I think they know enough that like
to push the narrative, like you said,
or just like whatever like directly affects them. You know what I mean? Like I think
whatever happened in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
For all we know, the next block over is fine.
Yeah. Like it's just interesting. Like I think that's another Iron Man thing that they really, or more technology thing that they should play with. Is like this idea of like, no matter what's going on in the real world, you just fucking have to say on Facebook, this is what's happening. And people and there's so many people that fucking believe that shit. Like
it's fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's freaking weird. Especially like shit that comes back for like 20 years later. You're like, oh, so and so said this 30 years ago.
Yeah. Like I always thought that'd be a great that was always an idea I had for like a great Superman book. Is you have Superman and Brainiac. He doesn't know it's Brainiac, and Brainiac is basically
slandering.
Yeah, he's basically putting out these false narratives about a lot of stuff. Because that would fuck with Superman and Clark Kent. Like, that would, you know what I mean? Like, that, I don't know, that'd be really interesting.
Because Brainiac knows he's Clark Kent, right?
Yeah.
So you could slander both of them and be like, oh, get away with it. Sorry.
We want that Brainiac.
We want that Brainiac.
The one with no pants.
No pants, and maybe give him a little dastardly mustache. Yeah.
Because I think that'd be really interesting.
That could be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
Especially in this modern day and age and all the TikToks.
All the AI shit. Like,
oh, man.
Yeah,
you're right.
Brainiac is Perry White on TV fucking talking shit.
Yeah. Look at this Superman guy. He goes to Japan every day to go eat fucking food.
While people are dying in America.
Every day. He takes families. He takes buildings to Japan to go eat.
Yeah, fucking Superman.
Damn, that's Superman. Comics are weird, man.
Comics are really weird.
Yeah.
You see that? What's his face?
No.
Is it Wendell Pierce? I think his name is. He's on The Wire and he was on Suits.
Do I know him?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I found this on the web.
Good job. Hey Siri, who's Wendell Peets?
Wendell Pierce. You know what? I'm gonna show you a picture. You'll be like, "Oh, that guy."
Do I know him? We've met?
No, I don't think you met him.
Like in real life?
This guy right here.
I don't know. Siri tells me who it was. Oh, yeah, that guy.
He's Perry White in the Superman movie.
Oh, no shit. That guy?
Yeah.
Is he mad? I mean, he's kind of angry
in
most of the stuff he does, right?
Great Caesar's ghost.
Great Caesar. Can you see him saying that?
He has to say it, right?
He can't say
He
it.
has to say it.
It sounds like a white thing to say, though.
No.
Great Caesar's ghost. I don't know. It sounds like a...
Don't call me chief.
I can see him saying that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, chief. Don't call me chief.
You'd be a cool, like, if you're going to go, like
Mr. White.
campy Superman,
Uh-huh.
you'd be a cool Perry White.
Uh-huh.
Bruce Campbell.
Super cheese.
Right?
That's like, you know...
Like, you would buy him saying Great Caesar's ghost.
No, yeah. Like I said, he's a white dude. Of course I would. I think he said it a couple of times. Yeah, I could. Okay, I could do that. I'll do that.
I want to see that. I watch that.
I'm so okay with Ed Asner coming back from the grave.
Dead.
Yeah, coming back from the grave.
No.
When are we gonna get that voodoo kit, man? I want to bring back dead people
You can't
already.
do it. You can't do it.
Zombies and shit.
Because what was it, like, the fucking original Perry White in the Christopher Reeve movie? There was a guy from the Little Rascals and shit.
He was a buckwheat. No, fucking
Buckwheat.
he was Stymie.
He was one of them.
Yeah, he was Little
He
Rascals.
was a little rascal.
He was in alfalfa. He was dead in the gutter somewhere.
Oh. And then in the Brandon Routh one, it was, what's his face? Fucking Frank.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That guy was cool.
Yeah.
And he was on that much, but we know who he was.
You know, originally it was gonna be Hugh Laurie.
For that one?
Yeah.
Oof, oof, oof.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. I don't think he was old enough
No.
at the time. Maybe now, but I don't think at the time he was old enough.
He was House around that time, still?
Yeah, he was still House. Yeah, because Bryan Singer was producing that show, so that's why they knew each other. Yeah.
House. Roadhouse. Huh. It would have been... I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
He could play as like... Oh, no, not... You know what Hugh Laurie has? Brainiac.
Oh, maybe.
You know, yeah, Hugh Laurie is a Brainiac.
I mean, back in the House era, I would totally be down for that.
That's what I'm going with.
But now I think he's so comedic now. He's doing too many comedic roles. Like, you know, like...
But he was doing comedic roles before he did House.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, but then he was known for House for like a decade or you know. Like,
But before that, he was known as a very good comic in England.
he was fucking the henchman in 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was Horace or Jasper. One of them.
No.
Yeah, he was.
Because I mean, I like him in that. What was that one show where he was like the captain of that spaceship?
Oh man, I did enjoy that show. Not an Enterprise, the Andromeda.
Something 9, right? Or something,
Deep Space Nine.
Something, I don't know. It was something.
Deep Space Nine. Oh, wrong one.
I liked him in that. That was a good show.
He was fine in that. Just that it didn't last.
No.
It was like a
It was
season.
no, it was 2 seasons.
2 seasons?
But I remember the second season just came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, there's another season of this.
Oh, I didn't even know. I remember the first one ended with like shit's going to hell, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because they fucked up and they're going to be in space for like years or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And then only 1 season more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it, right? Too.
I think there's only 2. But you never know now. Like, there's a show called what was it called? I don't remember now.
With him?
No, there's another show on HBO that the last season was like 2 years ago, and I just saw the trailer for season 3, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Not just there was also something, a movie, the one with the Green Arrow. Yeah, Green Arrow. It was something Super 8.
Yeah.
Super
The
8.
Part 2 came out, right? Like,
Yeah, I saw that yesterday or 2 days
Yeah.
ago. Part 2 came out, and then it was like, wait a minute. I looked at the date on it, 2024, and the other one says like 2019.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what happened in these 5 years? I gotta watch the movie and find out, now don't I?
But there's not gonna be a part 3 though.
Why not?
Because what is fucking Green Arrow? He's on the new
Willem and Mel?
No, he's in the Suits
Oh,
revival.
Oh. I still find that they're reviving Suits. See, again, with the revival.
No, it's because of fucking streaming, man. 'Cause I don't know what happened. I mean, I watched it. I mean,
Yeah.
But like everybody was watching it for some reason. Like before it was on Peacock, it was on Netflix, and Netflix was like, yeah, they were getting record numbers for that show.
For Suits.
Yeah.
I remember watching it when it was coming out, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I don't think I finished it. And so when I rewatched it on the Peacock, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of good. Like,
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. But yeah, it became so popular that
It got a revival.
you gotta remember, not only that, in the fucking Emmys, they reunited the cast to give out one of the awards.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. When is this happening?
And then T-Mobile has the 2 guys from Suits. They're like the fucking spokespeople now.
The 2 guys from Suits?
Yeah.
What happened to Zach Braff and
No, that's Verizon.
Oh, okay. So wait, so this is on T-Mobile?
Yeah, on TV, like they did a Super Bowl commercial.
Okay.
They're doing commercials now where they're just like they're hanging out
in the garage. Is that the one where they're in the garage? Oh.
But there's another one where like they rent a car and they're like, oh, on T-Mobile you could do all this stuff and yeah, it's fucking weird. Suits is back, man.
I guess. Fucking people are weird, dude. What prompted this whole Zoots revival?
You know what I think it might be is because what's her face, right? Megan Mullally, not Megan Mullally. Megan, what's her name? Megan. She's married to fucking the Prince Harry.
Markle.
Yeah. She's on that show.
Oh.
She's on most of the seasons.
Oh, this is before she got married, though, right?
She left the show because she got married.
Okay. Wait, so is this like an English thing? Is like are they trying to figure out who she is, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think people are just like, oh, wait a minute, she's, the fucking princess is on this show. Like,
maybe I don't know. That's weird, man.
Suits
is back.
Suits is back.
I guess.
He was excited. Eric loves Suits.
Which Eric?
Eric Dunn.
Really?
Loves Suits.
He likes Suits?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem me like a Suits kind of guy.
Oh yeah, he keeps telling me to watch a show called Banshee. And I'm just like, it does not feel to me.
You know what? He's the one that told me about Yosemite. Yosemite's weird.
And it's an old people show.
Yeah,
man.
it's definitely an old people show.
Yeah.
He definitely has a taste for the old people shows.
Yeah. I can't get into that.
Yeah.
Although there's a show that's coming out, I think next year on Peacock, and it's their answer to Yosemite because I think Yosemite's on Paramount Plus.
Paramount, yeah.
So they're making a show in like a similar vibe, whatever, right? And it's about like an old rancher, like the old West. Whatever.
It's called Yellowstone.
No, I forgot what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but the old rancher, Scott Bakula.
I'm in. Wait, that means I don't like to see him on the other shows because that means he's not going to come on Quantum Leap.
He's never going to come on Quantum Leap. I didn't tell you about this.
What?
Oh, man. So I went to a thing recently, a couple weeks ago. My friend of mine went to like a film festival thing. And I met the dude that is the executive producer of the new Quantum Leap show.
Okay.
And I got to talk to him for a second. And I said, when are you going to bring Scott Bakula on? He's like, we can't. They won't let us.
They won't let they won't let them?
Yeah.
They won't let them bring Scott Bakula on? But they want to bring Scott back? Is that what he's telling me?
Yeah. I told him, I go like, dude, in the last season, remember when they both went into the accelerator and like someone's coming out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I told him, you could have broken the internet or just fucking Scott Bakula walked out. He's like, I know. They won't let us do it.
You would have broken everything in my heart. Because he never made it home.
No, just bring him home.
No, he never made it home. He never made it home.
Bring him home one time.
The word said, and he never made it home.
His fucking name was spelled wrong. Sam Beckett. Beckett was spelled wrong.
Beckett.
Bring him back. Bring him home. Bring him home.
You're going to start the campaign?
Yeah. Let's make a fan film.
Bring Beckett home?
Yeah.
Bring Beckett home.
I mean, we could probably get him, right?
Take me home. Dude, nowadays, we just fucking superimpose them.
Yeah.
With like the Danny DeVito Wolverine thing, you know? Like Danny DeVito anything. Yeah. You just superimpose them.
Oh, it'd be even cheaper. Right? We'll crowdfund it. And then we'll pay Corridor Crew to fucking make the thing. Right?
And they already got the models and everything ready to go. It's just got to insert
it. Some NCIS fucking footage or whatever show he was on, right?
Yeah.
We'll bring him home.
It'll be great.
Bring him home.
We'll bring him home. We'll use everything we can. We can bring Scott Bakula home.
We'll just call it like Sam Comes Home, a comedy fan film. Right?
A true quantum fan film. Bring Sammy home.
We get a band to play the theme song.
We call it Sammy Hits a Homer.
Hits a homer.
And we started the thing off with a little kid who's going to try to hit a baseball.
No, he can't do it.
And he can't do it. He can't do it.
And then Sam leaps into him.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a little kid.
I'm a little kid? What's going
boy.
On? Oh, boy.
There it is.
There it is. Done.
I mean, I don't know why I can't just bring him home.
Because they said so. They can't. No. And he never made it home.
Like I like the new show.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of bothered me about it, not bothered me, it's just like, oh, there's like a narrative.
Yeah, it is.
And Quantum Leap was never like that. It was always like, this is the episode. This is what we got to deal with. Move on.
And if there was a narrative, it was like 2 or 3 episodes, and then we moved on.
We moved on. And then like, oh, he forgot because he had his memory.
Yep. Because his quantum leaping makes him forget things.
Like I don't know. Sometimes it bugs me. I'm just like, oh, there's too much drama in the present day. Like, you know,
way too much drama. You IT people have too much fucking luggage. You can't keep it in your pants. Yeah. You're always fighting with each other.
Yeah. Like, look at Magic is hooking up with Al's wife. Like,
what's up with that? You know,
that bothered me.
Al must be spinning in his grave. Ziggy, take me home. Yeah. Has that come back yet?
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's over.
Really?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
How many did we miss?
Like 3 of them.
No, that's not bad. Yeah. Ziggy, take me home. Gosh,
it's funny. I remember seeing that. Someone sent me that clip. I'm like, what is this from? And then I had to go back and find this. I'm like, what the hell?
The whole episode.
And he shows up at the end.
They mention, and then he's there. You know? I'm like, who are you?
I'm telling you, man. I think we can get him. We can get him for a fan film. Get him for like 7 days.
7 days?
We could shoot it in 7 days. I think we could shoot it in 7 days.
Can we at least go hang out with him in one day?
Between scenes.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do that thing. We gotta build a rig where he's looking in a mirror, and then we're on the other side of the mirror, right?
It's, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And the last day of shoot, everyone gets their one photo.
It's got Bakula and that.
Looking through the mirror.
Oh boy. Dude, that'd be awesome.
Right?
That'd be pretty cool. I wish I was a freaking Hollywood mogul.
You gotta do it, man.
I can't be Jewish. I'm not Jewish enough.
Oh man.
They own Hollywood.
We gotta get that money, man. We gotta crowdfund this shit. Enough Quantum Leap fans out there.
I think Scott Bakula was crowdfunded himself.
Yeah.
Got nothing else doing?
No, he's doing that Yosemite show.
Oh right. Cause it's gonna last 6 seasons in a movie, right?
Yeah, he went full fucking old man, like, you know.
You gotta give it up at one point.
You know what killed me though was like I knew he was on that NCIS New Orleans or whatever.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but like then I saw a clip the other day and he's doing like a Cajun accent. Like,
no, he's not.
Yeah.
Wiggum P.I.
And I was like, oh, Scott Bakula, why?
Needs to get paid.
Yeah, he does need to get paid.
Get that money, honey.
He can't make those like Latino movies anymore. He's in a lot of Latino movies, man.
Back in the day, yeah. I mean, I don't know what made him lose his cred, but I mean, is he a Trump supporter?
I don't think so. I hope not. That would break my heart. Like, you know what people say, like, oh, that fucking destroyed my childhood. I think that would do it.
That would do it.
That would do it. I'd be like, oh no, I'm done.
Let's not find out his political affiliation in there.
I think I would like.
Let's keep that.
I'd be like,
never mind.
Like fucking tearing my fucking Conley poster off the wall.
It's got Bakula in the Farrah Fawcett pose.
Yeah, right. Like,
no, I believed in you. You were my hero once.
How dare you, Scott Bakula?
You can't do no wrong, I hope. It's like Karen Sorbo. When Karen Sorbo came out,
that was sad.
That was a little sad. Yeah. Dean Cain. Yeah. He's your Superman.
But Dean Cain was kind of like, I don't know, like post-red, he was always kind of like scummy, and he was kind of like.
You know the whole thing happened with what's her name? I think he was part of that shit.
Oh, probably.
Because it was her and like the other Pete guy or whatever, right?
Yeah. Because Dean Cain, I remember the time that I was like, oh god, I just fucking shake my head. Was like he wrote an autobiography, and he talked about how like
about his own autobiography.
Yeah, he wrote an autobiography, and then he talked about how he fucking took Brooke Shields' virginity, and I was like. And he was like bragging about it, and I was like, and I was like,
it's 3 chapters long.
Yeah, right. And I was like, that's creepy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I would have been like, yeah, me and Brooke had a good time.
Yeah,
cool.
But he wrote this whole like,
monologue.
Yeah.
It was like the vast forest in the Amazon, where I found the jewel, glistening,
like the crystal from Krypton. Like,
it imbued me with such power. Made me weak to my knees. Horrible.
But yeah, no, I was just like, I remember when that happened, I was like, oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, and Brooke Shields too.
Dean Cain?
Dean Cain, yeah. Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. Hawaiian Superman.
Hawaiian Superman. Yeah. Leave him alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the thing that we had. That's all we had for a while, right? Like it was like there was no movie. That was before. That was way before.
Really.
That was like at least like 10 years before, man.
This is 10 years. This is really.
Yeah.
So for some reason I think it's Lois and Clark and then Smallville.
No.
And there was it. There's no in between. There is no in between, huh?
No.
There was no Man of Steel. There was no.
I mean, it was like the cartoon, the
animated series,
the Bruce Timm. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was that one, Christopher Reeves, and then
that was it. And then we didn't get another one until
Superman Returns.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yeah.
And that was like early 2000s. That was like.
Yeah, he held the plane up.
Mm-hmm.
Really, that's like a long time. That's like the last one in 90 something, right? Early 90s.
No.
Late 80s.
Late 80s, yeah. Because Superman 4, like it was a Quest for Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last one. That was like
89.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
the first one was like 79, right? 78.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because animated series didn't come into like the late 90s.
Yeah.
Batman had to be around for a few years before that happened.
Because that was the transition, right? When it became the Batman Adventures or whatever. Yeah.
And then Superman Adventures.
Yeah.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
How have we deprived ourselves of Superman?
Because
we didn't believe a man could fly.
Exactly, man. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing about those movies. Is it like, out of all of them, I mean, like, even like the Batman movies, I think like the freaking Christopher Reeve Superman movie, especially the first one and the first two Willies, they still hold up, man. Like they still like you could watch that today and you're like the flight scene. Some of them.
Yeah.
But like, look, well, pretty that first one. The first one, a lot of the flight scene, you're like, how the fuck did they do that? Like you're
Can you read my mind?
Yeah, right.
What am I thinking?
Instead of a jerk, you fucking let her go.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he goes,
waits a second or two, and then he goes.
He gets it. It's like modern Lois would be like, fuck you, Superman, I shit myself, right? You literally dropped me into the clouds, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm just playing around.
Oh, Lois.
Huh. Don't make me ghost you. All it takes is a kiss.
A kiss, we're gonna memory.
He would kiss them, and they would forget their memories. Mm-hmm. That was the thing.
Yeah.
He worked on multiple ladies.
Probably. He probably did that all the time, man.
Oh, Ma. Oh, well, here's you another milk and cookies. Oh, Ma. Oh, here's some more milk and cookies.
Why are we out of milk and cookies? Yeah.
That's good.
Those movies were so weird because it was just like whatever they needed. They was like, oh, yeah, he could do that. like whatever.
Mm-hmm. They didn't understand Superman. No. And they're directed by, what's his name?
Richard Donner.
Richard Donner, yeah.
Richard Donner. He understood Superman.
He didn't. I don't think so.
I think he did.
I think he understood movies. You know?
Yeah.
I think he understood Superman.
Like, dude, it's crazy. Like, the thing that, like, next year, in July, we're getting Fantastic Four and Superman in 1 month.
Next year?
Next year.
That sounds too much.
Yeah.
Spread it out a little more.
And then, was it Jurassic World or something?
Another Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
In July. So literally it's going to be boom, boom, boom.
Well, you were complaining that there's nothing this year. And next year, go fucking get ready to get your
I'm ready, man. I am ready.
Not even ready for freaking, what's that, Ghostbusters. That's like next week.
Yeah, a couple weeks now.
2 weeks or something, right?
A week of when I go to Modesto.
Oh, so we're not going to go watch it?
We'll go Tuesday.
We go Tuesday?
Go Tuesday. This is the after.
The Tuesday after?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But then people are going to be talking about it.
It's a couple of years.
I guess.
Yeah.
But then you won't get the popcorn bucket.
That's true. I don't buy those anyways. It's fine.
But it's ugly.
It is
ugly. No one likes it.
No one likes it.
Or
it's no sandworm.
No sandworm. That's in 2 weeks, I believe.
About. I think in 2 weeks from tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, because we're Wednesday already. It's the 7th.
Oh, no, it's 3 weeks from tomorrow.
3 weeks from tomorrow?
Tomorrow's the 8th. No, 7th.
Uh-huh. That's another 17.
14th.
And that's 21.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks.
So, no.
2 weeks and a day.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
All right, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks and a day.
Yeah.
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 Modesto.
Modesto.
Ooh, you ready?
No.
You ready?
No.
I'm
I'm actually scared of that drive, man.
Why? You're not driving it?
I'm driving part of it.
Oh, part of it.
Yeah.
Just get the good part.
What's the good part? Exactly.
Maybe the long stretches in between. Don't get the beginning and don't get the end. Get in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
See if you can do that.
Well, if it's only two was, then it's gonna be like, yeah.
Well, if it's more than two, just be like, ladies' choice.
Yeah.
You
Go
know?
to sleep.
Yeah, to go to sleep. Don't wake up and never. Oh, your turn to drive.
Like, oh, he's asleep.
Oh, look at the baby. He's sleepy. Let him drive.
Yeah, no, I'm actually nervous about that. I'm nervous about that.
You'll be fine.
I haven't driven like that far in a long time.
It's fine.
And at night too.
And it's me. Oh man, at night you're gonna fall asleep.
No, I've never. I've never been an issue with me.
You're falling asleep at night.
While driving. No. Seriously, like I think I'm so like auto focused on driving that like I can't.
Yeah. I get so autofocused too that I fall asleep.
No. I never been.
I don't know.
I occasionally I feel it and I'll just open the window and just like the fucking wind,
No, Godspeed, little doodle.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm hoping they're all gonna stay awake, or if you go with more, just get the party going. That's what I'm telling you. You should invite more people to the party.
Yeah, I keep saying, man, we should just I say out here, man, like so many people from down here are going up there. Just get a fucking a bus.
A party bus.
Get a bus
all the way in Modesto. Do it.
Probably cheaper.
Yeah,
if everyone like throws in, a little bit.
Yeah. Like $20-$30.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how much a party bus costs.
I don't know.
And you got to pay the driver.
Yeah, got to tip them.
You got to tip the driver.
I do part of it.
$500 maybe.
That's not bad.
You think so for a party bus? 20 people.
Yeah, that's like what.
$50 a people.
Yeah.
All right. Time to go to party bus
Next year, Modesto.
What if this year sucks? Modesto sucks.
It might suck. No, I you know what? Like I've tried to just kind of like in my mind like no show really sucks unless it really really sucks. Like it's not even talking like sales wise. Like you're like, well, if it was fun, it was fun. Like if
That's my hope for the whole thing. My hope for the whole thing is you make a friend.
Yeah.
Make some sort of networking, connection. Maybe say hi to someone you always wanted to say hi to. You don't say hi to on a normal Los Angeles basis.
The only time I've ever thought a show sucked was when we did that show in that lady's backyard.
That was weird, right?
That was the worst. Yeah. We got bamboozled.
Yeah.
Like that was the worst.
Yeah. Not even the backyard, like the front yard.
Yeah.
There was no backyard. It was not even a front yard, the driveway.
Yeah.
Not even the driveway, the pavement sidewalk.
We got bamboozled to like have a show at some lady's house.
At some lady's house for her kids, something or other.
Something. That was the worst.
Yeah. Well.
Honestly, that was the worst show I ever did. I think that was just. I think it was part of it was just being fucking tricked and shit.
And they're trying to justify like, oh, we never happened like this before. Every time we have lots of people. I'm like, well, where are these people?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's
yeah. That was it. Other than that, like I've had bad shows where like sales wise, but it's just like it was fun.
No offense, but that lady gave me very Nanette vibes.
Yeah, big time.
Right?
I thought it was the first time we were pulled up.
Yeah.
And she came out, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. She gave me those vibes. Slytherin, scheming, Slytherin. Yeah.
And then she was like, remember when we got there? She was all like, we should wear like this bigger clothes, and she went to get on this real fancy dress.
Get all pretty and shit.
And we're like, what is going on? That was a weird show.
Yeah, it was a weird show.
That was a weird show.
Never again.
Yeah, she tried to hit me up. She was like, she hit me up recently about doing it. I'm like, no, fuck you. Like,
but it's a really big show.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Babe.
Yeah. So yeah, but this is gonna be fun. I think. Going to tiki bar.
Yeah.
Going to Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to tiki bar.
That's all you got looking forward to.
But the animals.
Drive-in. He said something about the drive-in, right?
Drive-in burger place.
All right, I guess.
Don't
have to get out of my car.
I thought the only thing I'm concerned about was that there's no modern photos. So I don't know if this place is even still open or like.
You know what? Go cow tipping. I know Modesto has cows.
They have cows.
You ever been cow tipping?
The venue has cows.
Oh, they're even better.
Yeah.
Go cow tipping. Make sure they're falling asleep. Make it nice and then just tip them over.
Tip them over.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Yeah.
No, I think it's illegal.
Well, it's not illegal.
Yeah, I think that's animal cruelty, I think.
No, they're asleep. When it's asleep, it counts. It doesn't count. You know, they're asleep.
Oh, I'm gonna tip you this. You're asleep.
Yeah, all the time. Motherfucker, all the time. What are you talking about? You can't take a nap in here.
They can't.
No. Some motherfucker comes around punching you and shit. Like, what the fuck? Trying to take a nap. No nappy for you. If I can't take a nap, you can't take a nap. You can't see. You can't look at anyone and be like, "You're happy."
No,
you can't be happy.
No,
you must be as miserable as I am.
That's how the world works.
No happiness for you.
Yeah, yeah, but that's so.
That should be fine.
That should be fun.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing in Modesto. But it's one of those bucket list things, you know? You told Valerie's mom that you're going to take her to Modesto. And it's happening.
It's happening.
Get her off your list. You know, you're done.
I got to take her to Tucson next.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's further away than Modesto.
It's about the same, actually.
And they only have one in and out.
And it sucks.
It sucks. You got to wait 3 hours for it.
Yeah.
All right.
But they have Waffle Houses.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. I went. It was like whatever.
Oh.
It wasn't anything.
I've been in a Waffle House in the East Coast, but never in the southwestern.
Yeah, they have them there. Yeah.
Neat. Did you go to Whataburger?
I did not. That's like Texas, no?
Oh, I don't know. I just figured anything outside of California.
No, I think it's Texas. That's Texas, yeah.
Anything out of California doesn't go into California. I'd say in California doesn't go outside of California.
No, yeah.
Heard In-N-Out's going to open a new location.
Yeah, in but like 3 states or something.
Yeah. Holy shit, man. Talk about franchising.
Sucks for them.
I guess.
3 hour waits and
it's ridiculous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dude, I went the other day. So me and my friend were gonna watch a movie, and she was like, "Oh, let's go in and out." And the line was so bad that we parked and went in and ordered, and it was like half an hour just to get into the front of the line, and then
what was going on?
Yeah, it was just super busy.
What? I don't know. You know what? It also depends on what time of the day.
Yeah.
And always this one right here. You're going to go right here, right?
No, it's the one near the mall.
Oh man, I don't like that one at all. I don't like any. And I like that all those food places are in that area now, but it's just such a little cramped little space. They didn't work that really well.
That was nice if you go like after like 9, like later at night. Like it's pretty empty.
Well, they're still open at 9?
Yeah, they open till like midnight, I think, or 1 o'clock.
What about the Buffalo Wild Wings?
No, that actually goes early.
Yeah.
I've only been there like once, and it was like I don't know.
The Buffalo?
Yeah, it's like a bar. It's
a
big bar.
Yeah.
Like
anyways, we're almost an hour in. We're almost out. Anything else gonna happen with next week? No, we got nothing next week.
No, there you go.
Johnny P's gonna come next week?
I don't know. I gotta reach out to him again.
Yeah. Then next week maybe.
I think it's coming next week. I think we're supposed to.
If not, well, it's okay.
Is it okay?
That breaks my heart.
It breaks your heart? You missed his party?
Yeah, I did. I missed his... Dude, that's 2 parties in a row I missed.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to miss the Modesto party.
Holy shit, what the hell? I'm like the fucking Cinderella stepdaughter over here and this shit. Get to the fucking back and start cleaning the dishes. Oh, man.
Get your raggedy ass over there.
Get my raggedy ass with your rats in the back. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. That's all right, but this is gonna suck anyway.
Oh, you're gonna find out. I think it's gonna be like The Hangover, man. It's gonna be like, oh no.
Nah, in that case, I dodged another bullet.
No,
you know,
we're gonna call you, be like, hey,
yeah,
did you come get us?
I'd be like, no, I gotta take care of the story. You guys figure it out. Sorry, guys, can't let Pete down.
But he's missing.
Well, like I said, he told me stay here, and unless I heard from Pete, then I can't do anything about it.
We don't hear from him. We can't find him.
What can I tell you? I'll wait for his call, and then if he calls me, I'll call you back. Problem solved.
No.
I may get a call from you. I'm stuck in a tree somewhere.
A cow chased me.
Chased me from a tree. What is he to your left, to your right? Nothing but dirt. Modesto.
Never again.
Never again.
Yeah.
To the next one. Well, I think what is it? I think maybe next weekend it's like a comic something con in downtown LA.
Oh, the collector
con.
Yeah. I saw the ad for that.
I just saw an ad for that like this week. Yeah. And I'm like, why did he show me an ad like a week before this fucking thing is gonna show?
Algorithm sucks, man.
Fucking A. Has they been promoting it at all?
I don't know. I barely found out about it the other day.
That's what I'm saying. I just found out like last week.
So maybe they started promoting it
2 weeks before a show.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, sure. Not saying anything.
Excited?
No, I'm not going to it.
You're not going to it?
I'm not going to it. Got better things.
We got something coming up, right? I don't know.
No, we do. We have the itinerary somewhere.
Oh, yeah, the itinerary.
Yeah, itinerary with the NDAs and shit.
NDAs. Well, can't announce it till we fucking. Like,
well, I mean, we're here. We're sitting on our asses trying to figure out what to do.
Do we have it? Let me see if we find it.
Well, we're writing our reel here.
Oh, also. I'm going to keep suspense.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Well, free comic book day.
Free comic.
That's all I had.
Javier Hernandez.
Javier Hernandez. Oh yeah, it's just announced. Javier Hernandez.
Well, we haven't announced it, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Hard maybe, right?
No, he said yeah.
Oh yeah, he said
yeah. He said.
Yeah, he said take out your lowest member of the thing and.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm not kidding.
And I'm in. I am.
Oh no.
Javier Hernandez.
Javier Hernandez.
So yeah, okay, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool, right? We got like our staple, right?
Yeah.
We always,
Yeah, we like the gang. Yeah. He's not a bad dude that we know of.
Hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah. That we know of.
That we know of.
We're gonna probably go back 10 years of Twitter and maybe find something there.
Something offensive.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's broken my heart.
He said Latinx or something. like.
I think we're done.
All right.
And so anyone still listening, I don't know why, but we're episode 99 of ComiCentric. Thank you very much. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon. Bye.
Bye.